Hello there. This is Sherry Simpson. I am a transformational life coach who has driven across the country from Nova Scotia to British Columbia. And I am in Horseshoe Bay right now doing a house sit for a couple who has a dog who has gone away. And I wanted to pop in and let you know about a course that I am offering. Before I get into that, I wanted to ask a question. And my question is, what is your favorite part about life? That's a big question. Most people, when they're answering this question, they answer things like my spouse, my relationships, my son, my friends, my community, my pet, my freedom, my success. A lot of these things are external. So, what if the ultimate answer to that question is me? What if your favorite part about life is you and who you are and how you feel? Then all of the things in your life also become your favorite, because when you are who you're supposed to be and who your happiest person is, then everything is awesome and everything is your favorite because you're happy with yourself. So the course that I'm offering is an 8-week Heal Your Body course. It's a group program that is going to encompass the the ability to manifest your desires using the laws of attraction and the other universal laws, and learn how to connect with your highest self. And I'm going to help you determine that and understand that by connecting it with the chakra system. So the chakra system is an energy system in the body. There's 7 main chakras. Basically, I'm going to go through 7 of them with you now so you kind of understand where they are and sort of what they do. But the chakra system is an energy system that allows stuff to flow through the body from your root or the ground all the way up towards source to the sky and back down in both directions. And if there's a blockage in energy flow, then it can create issues spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically in life, and then things just aren't working, they're not functioning. So let's start at the root chakra. The root chakra, you want to think about it as being the place where you're born into this planet and you need what you need to survive at the root area. So as a baby, you need to be warm, you need to be fed, you need to be clothed, you need the systems in your body to be working. So you need to be able to use the bathroom, you need to be able to eat something, and a roof over your head, enough money as an adult if you move into that space um, in order to actually live and survive on the planet. So you need your basic necessities. That's what happens at the root level, and if we don't have those things, then ultimately we're not manifesting and we're not bringing things from life into the body. So um, there's no give and take at that physical level. If we move up one to the sacral chakra, then we're at a place where we're starting to, as a kid, you're starting to learn, you're starting to communicate, you're starting to interact with your closest relationships, and you're starting to build things. So you start building your creativity, you start building your sense of of touch and of taste and of you're expanding your senses at that place. So it's actually in the pelvis area below your belly button, and it does have to do with your closest relationships and has to do with your community and your tribe and creation. So maybe you're not creating babies in that place, but you're creating things out in the world, like your legacy. You're creating artwork, you're creating things in relationships, and you're building in that place. And then if we move up another level, we're at the solar plexus level, and that is the level that is around where your stomach is, kind of at your like diaphragm and stomach. It's below your above your belly button, but below your heart level. And at that place, we're really starting to step into like who we are. What is our personal power? Are we confident? Like what are we doing on this planet? Like kind of a more of a why are we here? For a little kid, it would be this is the I do. Like I want to do things myself. It's the independence place. It's my it's, I want to do this on my own. I'm stepping into my own confidence and my own person, and this is how I want to do it. This is how I want to dress. I want to like, do things on my own. And so moving into that place has a lot to do with how we're interacting with our families and our communities, because if we're not in a place of that personal power and confidence, then we can't connect. And if we're not in a place where we're safe, then we're not connecting with the outside world either. So you can see how there needs to be a flow in both directions of the chakras. If we move up to the next energy center, then that's our heart center. And our arms are connected at our heart center. So at this space, it's really about love. It's really about giving love, receiving love. It's about giving energy and receiving energy, giving out to the world, receiving from the world, having things circle around in that give and take balance. And the essence of that is love. So most of us are really good at loving others and giving others. And some of us are really good at receiving love, but most of us aren't really good at loving ourselves. And that's a huge part of this, because if you're not loving yourself, then you're not able to give yourself the same way that you can when you truly love and appreciate who you are and what you have to offer. So that's a huge thing about the heart chakra. Most of us are very, very, very giving to others and not to ourselves. Most of us really have this sense of loving other people but not ourselves, and that's really part of the heal your body and heal your life courses that I do, really about being able to balance that give and that receive and that loving self and loving others. The next area that is of interest is the throat chakra. And the throat chakra has to do with speaking your truth and hearing your truth. And if we're not able to communicate what it is that we want, or what it is that we desire, or what it is that we're about, then it's as though we're stuck in this place where we have these emotions and these feelings, but we can't actually get them out. And we can't receive through that area if we're not capable of hearing or receiving in some other way. So again, you can tell that the chakras end up interacting, because if we're having issues at our solar plexus chakra, then it's hard for us to communicate. If we don't love ourselves, then we can't talk nice about ourselves. If we don't love other people, then we can't talk nice about other people, and we can't receive and give in that same way. So very interactive, the chakra system, and you can tell there's much balance required for these energy systems to be working in order for us to create what we want and to receive what we want in life. When we go up to the next area, it's the third eye, and it's just above the eyebrow level. And this is really our connection to our inner self and who we are in the past, who we were in past lives, bringing information from our own soul level into this human place. It's where our visualization and our imagination comes from. And so if we're not able to imagine things, then it's hard to actually bring them into the physical level, because we can't see them, we don't understand them, we can't feel them, and we can't speak them. So again, connection. And if we are able to do that, we need the energy to flow all the way down through that root system in order to manifest it out in the physical, and we need to be able to bring it from the physical to manifest it all the way up through, and to be able to actually receive it. So there needs to be a huge flow. And the other part, the seventh chakra, is at the top. It's at the crown. And that is ultimately our connection to source and our connection to energy and our connection to all that is and oneness and our connection to actually being a soul being in this physical human body. And so that is essentially where our energy and our love and our essence comes from. And if we are not accepting through our source, then we can't actually, we're not living on a true level, because we're actually attempting to get all of our energy from other people or from other things, and not from that actual place where energy and love comes from. So for me, source is like this electrical, energetic connection that's all around us, but it's also what keeps the heart beating. So it is our connection to all that is and to actual life in this human body. And if we're not connecting up to our source and to something that is connecting everything else, then of course we can't manifest either, because we can't bring the energy of that through the physical world and then from the physical world back in to receive. So it has to be a flow on every level. And that flow comes out and goes all the way in through the spiritual, through the emotional, through the mental thoughts, and through the physical being, in order to actually create what it is we want to create and who we are and be who we are in this physical place. So I love the idea of connecting everything on all levels, of digging in with people about, where is my energy blocked? Where am I emotionally, mentally, and physically feeling stuck? And how do I release that stickiness? And how do I connect into to who I am at that level? And how do I connect into releasing what I don't need and bringing in what I want? So that's what this 8-week program is about, and that's what I try to bring into the connections with my clients when I'm working with them one-on-one. So if you are interested in this program or working with me on that level, then let me know. I'll leave some links below. And essentially, what I really want for everyone is for you to thrive. And when somebody asks you that question that is, what is your favorite thing about life? You can truly answer, me, who I am, who I am in this place, in this space, this essence of being and doing and just loving and thriving. And you can answer that when all of your chakras are open and balanced, and when the energy is flowing, and when you feel like all areas of your life are balanced. A lot of times we can manifest things in one area of life, so we might be able to manifest cool relationships, but we can't manifest good money or good health. Or maybe we can manifest really good health, but we can't manifest money in abundance, or the relationship that we desire, or the friendships or experiences we desire. And that's because the energy ends up getting stuck in certain areas of the chakra system in the body, and we just can't physically create all of what we deserve and desire. So that is what I deserve, what you deserve, and what I desire for you. So if you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear them. If you're interested in this program, again, I'll leave more links and how to get in contact with me. So may you answer me to that question. What is it that you love about life? Namaste. Have a beautiful day wherever you are.